Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're
What is this?
They were seen
Of
as a group who
course,
didn't know what they were doing.
bashers.
Tas
Is
ano,
arrogant?
tumbling-tumbling ka pa dyan,
He's
gano'n. Tumbling-tumbling pa 'to. Tapos biglang gaganon siya.
Josh, you were there for them. No, 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 no. Look at that. I can't breathe. You get it done. You get it done. You know what you want. What?
16 hours.
I can't. I couldn't breathe this whole episode. Did he say bullshit? Hi cuties, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristina. And if you're watching this and you're an 18, giving you a very extra welcome. And I call you an 18er on my channel, okay? It's just how it is. It's just how it is. I just have to quickly say that I reacted to SB19's very first video on the YouTube channel just now because I needed to pick me up because my daughter has a fever and I just needed to feel something, to wake me up. And I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped because I haven't been feeling for reacting to Casual Chuck's SB19 Story episode 3 because I was so down after the second one. But I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I am curious to see what episode 3 is about. And I just wanted to warn you that I am even more tired than usual because of baby girl having a fever and having a rough day with her. But we're going to get through this, and I'm just giving you a warning if I'm extra chaotic tonight. Hope you're all well. And yes, if this is the first time you are seeing this face, it's the first time you're watching any video of mine, this video, please go back and watch my journey to SB19. I have a playlist to SB19, so I'll put on the screen, and please go watch my reaction to episode 1 and 2 of Casual Chuck's SB19 Story series, so you know my thought process. And I also have to say thank you, 18. Thank you, 18, for all the info and insight about how I've been thought processing episode 1 and 2 because it's my interpretation, and I just want to put out there's always two sides of the story, obviously. So even though I'm reacting very present in the moment, I must really emphasize on that I am a person that always thinks of there is two sides of a story. What is the continuation of that clip? What else happened? But thank you so much, 18, for all the information. And also, if you're new here, just a quick introduction. I love music, I love singing, I love dancing, both on a hobby level and even on a business level, teaching my own choreography. Professional anyway. It's just that I love to dance and I love to sing. Wish I could sing better, but more karaoke with my Filipino mom is needed. But she lives in Australia now, and I live in Sweden. Okay, go watch my intro video, okay, so you know who I am. Yes, I should do that in all my videos. If you want to know more about me, look at my introduction video on this channel so you know what this channel is about. Okay, let's get into it. I hope we're all well. Why do I have anxiety for this? No
Would you
captions
believe me
on
if I said that
people.
SB19 would be successful if I met them 3 years ago? You'd probably think I'm cheating because I'm talking from the present. And your past self would never believe me because I might have only seen them as a trying hard boy group who had to wear the same clothes over and over and over and over again because they
Over and
couldn't afford
over
a nice
again.
variety. But what if despite all this, they already knew what's gonna happen?
Okay, I actually need to pause there. Wearing the same clothes over and over again, who doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that? You have your favorite hoodie, your favorite clothes, but I totally understand what Chuck's getting there. They are artists. They want to showcase themselves in different aspects and, have different outfits and really match the song or the vibe. But I guess I haven't noticed that, but I haven't reacted to many things to them, like from the past, from their other EPs. So I totally get that. I totally get you got to do what you got to do. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder, like humble beginnings. You do what you can. play.
Sigurado ako in the future magiging successful
Look at
kami.
Joshi. We
They
will be
knew
successful.
their destiny.
Yes.
Pablo's username reads, I'm Seasmite. A random fan asked, why? He answered, it also means seismic, like Earth's vibrations. It's something big and important, so when I seize the mic, I create this impact, like an earthquake. And when an earthquake happens, you know what's next after that? Are you sure you don't know? Do you actually want me to spell it out to you? Okay, let me show you.
Why am I not breathing? I better not be getting a cold. The wave. The wave. Yes. Okay, okay. Kind of tsunami vibes, right?
Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably
What
wondering
is
how he
that?
ended up
Pause. What is that? What was that splitting of the sound? Hold on, let me just back up just a little bit. What was that? Split.
there. Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there.
Did he really split his pants?
This is called triple.
Yep, I remember them from episode 1, Cold Triple. Cold Triple. Cold Triple. 18 18. Get in the zone break.
Finally, they were starting to go up. They were very young. This was the time when they
How
were
young
still
they are,
trying to
they are.
figure out their musical identity. Enter the Get in the Zone album. Just check
I'm
out
gonna
the
react to
level
that.
of variety.
Oh my goodness. I love. I'm gonna react to all this, okay, everyone? I will. Go up. Hanggang sa huli. What is this? Wang mong ikunos. Oh, obviously, I can't speak Tagalog. Love goes.
It was definitely a mix
Sorry,
of
my nose is
everything.
bothering me now.
The Bashers immediately saw this as a weakness. They were seen
Of
as a group who
course,
didn't know what they were doing.
Bashers.
Despite all the hate, 18 didn't get affected as they started to get to know the boys on a deeper level. We got to know their fun side.
Si Ken naman po, nung na-meet ko to dati sa cover group, parang sabi ko, feeling ko
I
mayabang
said,
to.
I think this guy is arrogant.
Tumbling ka pa dyan,
He's
ganun. Tumbling pa to.
tumbling.
Parang lagi
Still,
lang
it's so
sabi ko,
judgmental
"Hindi
he
po siya
is."
bilang sa amin." Tinanong siya ng teacher namin.
This
"Sa
is
tingin
going
mo,
too
sino
quick.
pinakamagaling sumayaw?" Ako! Sabi niya po.
They talk too fast.
Ay, kung confident ka naman, bakit
Yes
hindi,
po.
di ba?
Ang galing ko po talaga.
Si Justin po, una ko nakita.
Pause.
Oh, pogi.
I have to rewatch that. Let's go back to the start of that interview there. What was that?
To know their fun
We
side.
got to know their
Tika
fun
naman po,
side.
nung na-meet ko
When
to
we
dati
came
sa
in the
cover group, parang
in the
sabi ko,
cover group, I
"Feeling ko
said,
mayabang to."
I
Parang
think this
ganun po,
guy's
mayabang to. Tas,
arrogant.
tumbling
He
ka pa
likes to
dyan,
tumble,
ganun.
tumble, do aerial
Tumbling pa
flips.
to.
Still, he's so
Parang
judgmental.
lagi siyang may sarili
He is
mo,
like
hindi
he has
po siya
his
bilang
own
sa
world,
amin.
like he
Tinanong
doesn't
siya ng
belong
teacher
to us.
namin,
Our teacher
"Sa tingin mo,
asked
sino
us,
pinakamagaling
who's the best
sumayaw?"
dancer? Me, Ken said. Of course, me.
Ako, sinabi ko po talaga.
I really said it. Well, if you're confident, why not? I am really good.
Si Justin po,
When I
una
first
ko
met
nakita.
Justin,
Oh, pogi.
so handsome, most
Siguro
likely
mayabang.
he's
Si Justin
arrogant.
naman po, nung
When
una
I
ko po
first
siya
saw Justin,
nakita,
I
sabi ko,
said,
"Ah,
oh, typical guy.
Ganon. Sorry,
Just
si
like
Justin
that.
po,
Justin
parang
looks pure and innocent, yes.
Pero, nung
But later I found out that it wasn't true. Oh my gosh. Still is very friendly. He's our happy pill.
Di ko
Yes.
alam na
I
siya pala
didn't
yung
know
main
that
vocal
he
po kasi
was
akala
the
ko
main
magaling
dancer
din talaga siya
because
sumayaw.
he's really a
First
good
impression
dancer.
ko po
My
kay
first
Josh,
impression
mabait
of
po siya,
Josh,
mayabang
he's
po
kind
siya.
of a little mix of badass.
Tinatry niya lang
Ooh.
maging maangas,
He
pero
just
deep
acts
inside,
like a
hindi
badass,
talaga.
but deep inside, not really. He's a softie. Oh, I thought Pablo wasn't the leader.
Nung
At
una,
first, he
ang
was so
weird
weird. He
niya po,
talks to
nagsasalita
himself. I
mag-isa,
do that
parang
too.
bigla na
He
lang siya
suddenly
nagaganon.
does gestures like
Isang tabi po,
in the corner.
nakatayo siya sa gilid. Tas may
He's
trainer
standing
biglang
out
gaganon.
while training and suddenly goes.
Tas biglang gaganon siya.
Then he goes.
Gaganon po siya sa gilid.
Then he goes.
Anong ginagawa na? Nagre-ritual ba to
He's
sa
doing
gilid?
some sort
We
of
also got to
ritual.
know their internal battles.
Pause, 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 pause. That was so funny. Okay, they were talking fast. I had to read out loud to process what they're saying because it was like, I can read pretty quickly, but that was too fast for me. Okay, let's just pause there for a bit. Okay, I need to process my thoughts. They all thought differently about each other in the beginning. Ken being arrogant and overconfident. Justin being typical guy. Typical guy. It's like he's no, not typical. He's extraordinary, but being sweet and pure, but he's not. Josh being a baddie, and I also got that vibe, but he's actually really down to earth and soft. A soft guy. Did I say that correctly? A softie? I don't know if that sounded right. Then we have Stell. I think Ken said that like I didn't know he's a good dancer, but I didn't know who was the main dancer. I was like, was that being sarcastic? Or I don't know there. But I loved the explanation of how they interpreted Pablo. Talking to himself, doing gestures, doing his ritual. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Get in the zone. Get in the zone. Who doesn't talk to yourself? Who doesn't, all of a sudden, like, just do gestures? I mean, right down below, don't you talk to yourself? Don't you do gestures? You are manifesting the future already. You're already in the zone here. How can you believe in yourself if you're like this? Yes, you can reach that to a certain degree, but if you're going to talk the talk, you have to walk the walk. Manifest it. The law of assumption. You are abundant. You have everything you need within you already. Just trust the process. Every day, closer to your goal. There will be hiccups. There will be bumps in the road. There might be even 2 steps back and 1 step forward, but just keep going. So I love Pablo seeing there. And what was this about battles? Let's just back it up a little bit.
May training kami, tapos biglang gagano. Tapos biglang gagano. Gagano po siya
Love
sa gilid.
Stell.
Sabi ko, anong ginagawa na? Nagre-ritual ba to sa gilid?
We also got to know their internal battles.
Battles. Thanks to our families, especially our parents, to my mom and sister.
Thank you kasi lagi niyo po sinusuporta.
It was good. No, I didn't cry.
Kahit sobrang
No.
hindi gusto po kami sa buhay, na hindi ako sigurado kung ano yung pinapasok ko. Pero
You're there for me. Josh, you were there for them. Stop. I can't take you right now, Stell. Let's stay on Josh. Josh was there for them. That I remembered from episode 1. He dropped out of high school. He worked at an internet cafe to earn money, and he got himself through high school. I'm pretty sure his mom and his sister believed in him and supported him and all that. But what about him? It's a give and take, and he's given a lot also, and he's giving a lot back now. He left. He left. He was homeless at 16. It's like, I understand he's grateful. He is, but I mean, that's like, be grateful for yourself that you're such a survivor and a fighter. Okay, back it up a bit. Okay, Stell's turn. Let's not cry. My neck is hurting already. I want to say thanks to these 4. No, the crowd's screaming. I want to say thanks to these 4 because they didn't leave me alone. When a group almost broke up, but they came back because they couldn't leave me alone. We agreed to stick together to make our dreams come true. No. Oh, Strawberry, me. I want to give thanks to each member because they were the ones who can't even talk. Believe in me. When I was about to give up, they were the ones who told me to never give up. Pablo, Justin, Ken, and Josh. Nell, you believed in you. You believed in you. You were the one left. You stayed.
Pasalamatan ako nila lahat.
Hey, Justin.
Pasalamatan si
Why do we call him Ja?
This
What happened to Sir Robin? I don't, it's like I started on the wrong end, I mean to Dom now, but where's Sir Robin?
And just like that,
So professional,
SB19
Justin.
got
Good
us
speech.
into
Good
their
speech. He
zone.
made it louder.
So back to the album.
Into the zone.
As unique as each of the songs was, all 7 of them managed to reach the #1 spot of Billboard's Lyric Fine Global chart. It's still
Lyric
insane
Fine
thinking
Global.
about it today.
I'm in pain.
And they weren't
What
done.
is happening?
They also appeared in Billboard's top Social 50, peaking at number 3. Or so they thought.
And aside from that, ito
I don't know
nagbabasa
these
rin ako
words.
ng mga comments naman sa ating comment section. Kasi di ba yung last na pinost ninyo is number 3 kayo sa Billboard Social 50. Pero
Number three?
ngayon, number 2 na kayo, guys!
For the Social 50. The
At
number
Billboard
2.
Social 50, may
Look
mga
at that.
nagko-comment dito.
Ja-
And number
Look at
6
Pablo.
na kayo. Number 7, di ba, nung last yung pinost.
Can't show
Number
some
6,
emotion. You're just sitting there.
artist, congratulations! Oh, di ba?
They could
Okay,
have
Josh is
believed.
just like sitting there
Still
also.
ended up forgetting that he was in a live interview because he had to check it himself. Yep, it's real. September 1st,
Fell
2020,
to
a well-known artist
September 1st,
canceled an
2020.
Instagram live interview with MTV scheduled for the next day. So MTV host Kevin Kinney invited SB19 on a short notice to fill in. An opportunity knocked.
I
They
have no
answered.
idea who that is.
Oh my god.
Who wants to go first?
I can't breathe.
For me, I like to collaborate with Mr. Bruno Mars.
2 weeks later, Kevin made a bold
Yes,
prediction.
though.
We ask a lot of people for interviews. A lot of
Come on.
people that you want us to interview, we take it very seriously and we reach out. Some people, you'd be amazed, don't have the time of day.
Some
Can't
people.
find the time. Can't do it. Oh, that's tough.
Yes,
Okay.
period.
No harm, no foul. Then there's the people that are like, name the time, name the place we're there. SB19
Yes.
did that at 9 p.m. They'd never done an Instagram Live before.
You get
They
it
didn't
done.
know if
You
they
get
could
it
be
done. You
together.
know what you want.
They made it a point to not only be together at 9 p.m. because they knew that was the only time that it worked for this U.S.-based host. That
Okay,
type of
US
workout
based host.
is going to take them
They
very
got
far in
it
the
done. They
music
made it
industry.
happen.
I'm also very good at predicting
That door
music,
opened for them,
okay? Right? I'm like the
Don't
MTV
take your chances,
push
go for
of,
it.
of hosts. The same way that MTV knows how to pick winners, I know how to pick winners. I said on this very
Yes.
after show,
They're already winners.
SB19 are going to be big stars. I said it on my IG Live. I've said it to you in private, Caitlin. I've said it to Banjo. He didn't say anything back. SB19 are going to be big stars. They have it. Charismatic. They're hardworking. Today's date is
They're
September
born
18th,
stars.
2020, when I'm saying this, okay? I want somebody to post this on September 18th, 2021, and you can see how right I am because of how much larger and more well-known SB19 will
Why
be
can't I
here from
breathe?
this date right here.
And when 2021 started, he reminded people about what's to come.
4 years ago,
4
that's
years
crazy.
into my career, I've seen some people come and go, and I've seen some journeys, and you can spot things, right? You can notice trends, you can notice similarities. SB19 right now, and the lock that 18 has on the voting, week in and week out, and seeing them rise up the Social 50 chart over at Billboard, it's very akin, it's very similar to what was going on with BTS 2017-2018. Now, I hope SB19 can reach those heights. I'm rooting for them. These guys are awesome guys, hard-working guys. I've interviewed them after like incredibly 10-hour plus work days of rehearsal and choreography practice, and they still put a smile on their face, and they're incredibly hardworking. I think that's really the
Still put a smile on their
aside from music
faces.
being good, it's the work ethic that's going to take them to the top. So my prediction is they're going
Work
to break out
ethic,
in a
yep.
huge way this year. So take that for what it's worth, 18.
Then what happened?
Then what happened? What?
Kevin's prediction came true.
Bandera?
18 SB19. Congratulations.
This song was on the next
18
level. It
SB19.
showcased Pablo's songwriting skills,
Yes.
Ken's dance moves and unique sound,
Oh.
Stell's heavenly
Oh,
voice and choreography.
favorite. What is so
The most
epic?
iconic
It is before
rap
its
verse
time.
in all of P-pop by
Ooh,
Josh.
Mr. Vampire. Gente.
And Justin's brilliant mind, which created a spectacle no one has ever seen in the country.
Justin. They're also
It became the
talented.
fastest P-pop music video to reach 1 million views in just 16 hours.
In just 16
SB19 sent
hours.
shockwaves that reminded people of what they are capable of.
I got goosebumps.
Natanaw na ko ang
I
last
recognize
video
him.
nga what,
I recognize this man.
na-encourage
I think he's
ko.
an actor in the Philippines.
The world got inspired,
I
so
think
it
he's an
responded
actor
with a
or
giant
host
wave
or
of
something.
appreciation.
Gusto ko rin ipagmalaki yung SB19 talaga.
SB19.
Yung last video nila, yung
I just want to
Wow.
flex
Ang
SB19.
ganda nung video,
What?
di ba?
It was so good, right? Of the pandemic, the masks, and being they were distant from each other. No idea who he is.
isang tao na nag-prepare hanggang sa makakita siya ng opportunity
Exactly, speak
para
on it.
gamitin yung preparation na yun. Walang pinagkaiba yan kay Manny Pacquiao eh. Na nag-train,
Yeah, Manny.
na nag-train sobrang galing, pagpasok niya ng ring, knockout yung kalaban. Walang difference yan. Lalo ko na-appreciate ang isang
Yes,
artist na alam
exactly.
kong pwedeng
He said it so
magyabang
well.
pero hindi nagyayabang.
This was also the time when I found them. Their music made a difference
Oh,
in
is
my
that
life.
right, Chuck?
It gave people happiness. Their music inspired us to become
Okay,
a better version of ourselves despite our
2020.
imperfections.
Something like that.
SB19 taught us not to only raise our own flag, but to wave it proudly.
Yes. I couldn't breathe this whole episode.
Oh, I almost
I'm
forgot.
sorry I'm whispering,
sorry,
you know?
Pinuno, but you
Oh.
gotta hang in there till the next episode, okay?
Did he say bullshit? Did Pablo say bullshit in the end? I couldn't breathe that whole episode. That was so good. What did I just watch? What did I just watch? What did I just watch? Okay, recognition, US-based MTV host. What? Like, getting so many views in 16 hours? What was that? Like 1 million views or whatever in 16 hours? Recognition, praise from celebrities. The beginning there, Josh was crying, Stella was crying, and they were just, making fun of each other, like the 5 brothers that they are. I mean, that was so fun. That was so fun. Okay, I was a bit worried there. Because the way episode 2 left me, I was destroyed mentally. And I am so grateful commenting with you guys and 18 and you guys talking, helping me talk through my thoughts and all that, and seeing your perspective helped a lot. But that made me feel so much better. And especially reacting to the video previous to this one, which was the cover to a song that's called Boom Boom. So with Nara, no idea. Yeah, but you'll see that on my channel. That felt good. That felt good. They already knew they were winners. Even though Still was left on his own, he could have left also. It could have been 0 people standing there, 0 members, SB19 members standing there. But he stayed, even though he gave grace and gratitude to the other 4 members. They all need to give gratitude for themselves, because the hardest person to pick up is yourself. It's like, how many negative thoughts you have daily. You watching this. Oh, I should have done better at work. I shouldn't have said that. Or why did I snap? Or, oh, why did I eat that? You get what I mean. Negative thoughts is completely natural, and it is unfortunately very natural. But use it as a tool to reflect and know that you are good enough and you are capable of more than your negative thoughts. It's, we don't all have a all time in the world to do our passion projects, but that hour or hour and a half, or for me here, like, in half an hour, 45 minutes to do what I love, make those pockets of wind, make those moments happen, you know? If you're doing it for the right reasons, if it gives you joy, do that passion project. I got off topic there, but thank you so much for watching. Comment down below your thoughts. Follow me on my socials. Let's be 18 in real life. No, I really need to find an 18 near me because I'm dying. I need to talk to someone in real life. Jokes aside, thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for their support. And again, you know, please consider subscribing if you're watching my videos anyway, so I know where I'm going with this. You know, I know where I'm going, but I mean, it would be nice with some guidance, if you get what I mean. Thank you so much. And I don't want to end this. That was so great to watch. That was so great. The Wave. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go watch Casual Chuck. You know, watch the episodes, get back to me and let me know what you think. All the links will be down below. I've already showed them on the screen. And yeah, go support SB19. Okay? Take care, everyone. Peace.